steps since the overthrow. Through the depths of isolation, but your affliction won't let go.
Hi, my name is Will, and welcome to the Distorted Transmission for today, and welcome to my head cold. It's been over 4 years since I last spoke to Crooked Royals, and it seems they've persisted in their ventures, culminating in some very well-earned attention from overseas. But before we get into that, let's say hello to the band. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Managed to get through it. So can we please do the intros, please?
I'm Keane. I do drums for the band.
I'm Christian. I'm the one of the vocalists for the band. Yeah.
How many vocalists do you have?
We
There's
have
two, right?
two. Yeah, and we can't exactly say that one is the unclean and the clean vocalist because it used to be that way, but now we kind of just like mix and match. So yeah.
It's a dual partnership.
Yeah, exactly. So now it's kind of just like, I guess we're both the vocalists.
Well, I guess we should probably introduce them too. So who else is in the band?
So Lee's the other vocalist, Lee Mackley. Then there's
Jake is on our lead guitar, Jake Andrews, and we have Connor Lawson on our bass.
yeah. Not that I forgot the names, we just want to.
Yeah. That's
Share it 50-50. Cool. All right.
Exactly.
And for those not fully aware of your legacy to date, perhaps we can do a brief history of the band as well, just to keep everyone up to speed.
Yeah, we came out with our first EP in 2018 called Intertwine. That was the last time we actually talked with you.
Yeah.
That was to promote that EP. And then we came out with another EP after that called Rumination. And we had a couple of successful songs on that. One of them with our manager, Lucas, on there. And then we came out with a single in 2020 called Copacetic. And we were hoping to do more, but we all know how things went in 2020.
Sure.
But now we're here, which is great.
So you released a video for Glass Hands last month, and you are releasing a new video for Il Manor this Thursday, the 8th, which would have just been gone by the time this interview drops. Are there any more singles to come, or is that sort of the lot before the release in October, I believe it is?
We are planning to do one more single. It's a little bit under wraps, but I think it's a bit different from all the other songs. So we're excited to get it out there. We worked really hard on all these singles, but this one in particular, it's a bit more different. And then we'll be looking to drop the album after that.
Yeah.
So without giving too much away, in what way would you say it is different from your own perspective?
It's different in the sense that it doesn't follow a usual singing, non-singing. It kind of dives into other genres.
Yeah, I would say I think the best way to put it is that instead of having two voices on the song itself, it's just one voice. I don't know.
It's a collect, yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Also, the shortest song we've ever made.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess all will be revealed when it actually drops, I guess. So
yeah, it'll make much more sense.
Yeah, we're not giving it any justice at the moment.
No, we make it sound terrible. Yeah.
All right. Well, I must admit that I'm not a huge follower of this specific sort of subgenre. So perhaps you can sort of fill in the gaps about plans to release more going forward. Is this all part of a larger body of work called Quarter Life Daydream? I think it is. Did I get that right?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay. So
Yeah.
tell me about that.
First off, Quarter Life Daydream is, it's we're all in our mid to late 20s, so so it's it is a play on the whole quarter life crisis idea, and a lot of the songs kind of are based around that. Yeah. Sorry. Do you mind just saying the question again?
Sure. I just want to sort of like give me a bit of an idea about the actual album, like things. Maybe we can expand it further to like maybe where you recorded it. How many tracks are going to be on it for a start? Maybe the artwork on it, because I know the artwork's up on the website. It's actually visible, so maybe we can talk a little bit about that as well. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so we went back to record this album. There are 8 songs on it, by the way. So we went back to record this album with the same person who produced our last album, which was Zoran Mendoza. He's out west. And it was really nice just to make music with him again, because we have become so in sync over the years in terms
We've done
of
a lot of work with him.
about he knows what we want, and we know what the partnership is there.
He's the right person to push us to get the product done well as well. So there was a lot of effort that went into these 8 songs, and we thought there's 8 songs and the right amount, and we think 8 perfect songs of what we think we can do is better than any other product that we can kind of push out. So we were all happy with what we ended up with, and working with Zoran was a treat. We always love working with him.
And in terms of the album art on Quarter Life Daydream as well, it's actually kind of funny. We were actually looking at it, and we kind of like the concept of all these balloons in there, and how like each sort of idea that you have when you are in your 20s is kind of a whim. So it's like a balloon that's being let off into the wind and seeing how it goes. But it's also funny because we had balloons on our last EP as well, so it's kind of becoming a bit of a trend.
Clown makeup and you'll be good to go, man.
Yeah, exactly, right?
When you mentioned Zoran's name, that kind of all made total sense, because I actually gave him a bit of an interview recently, which hasn't come out either. That'll come out later on this month, but he is the guy to go to for that sort of modern gent metal kind of sound. So when you mentioned his name and I heard your stuff, I mean, it all makes total sense. He would be the guy that would be the obvious choice.
I would even think as well, like the way that he's just super balanced. Like he knows exactly when something needs to be like a bit more like mellow, maybe through like certain synths, and instead of having like maybe like progressive like synths or something like that, he would know when to put in like some soft pads or something like that rather. So he knows how to balance. I think that's the thing that we like about Zoran the most, is that he brings it in really well.
A lot of clarity in the mix.
Yeah,
every instrument gets a chance to shine through the mix, which is very important for technical music.
Definitely.
So yeah, you've been gigging pretty often with the Banks Arcade gigs around August, and you've got a Shepherd's Reign support next week, and some supports of what is it? The Plot in You, I think. It's quite an unusual name. I had a bit of trouble getting my head around that. Later on in September, so let's fill everybody in about the shows, shall we?
I believe we've got the Shepherd's Reign show on the 16th of this month in Cabana.
16th of September. Cabana in Napier. Yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
And then the Plot in You, we're doing 2 shows, one on the 27th in Neck of the Woods in Auckland.
Yeah.
And one on the 28th in Valhalla in Wellington.
Yeah.
So they will be back to back.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of driving.
Yeah,
but
are you actually gonna drive down from that one?
Yeah. But we budgeted out, man.
Man. We have to. Yeah, we're gonna do the drive. But hey, it'll be fun.
Yeah. It's always a good bonding experience when we're on the road with each other. I think it really helps with the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as everyone gets the right amount of sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We've got hungry little cranky boys otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so there's those shows. But once the releases all occur, is there a plan to do your own tour, or perhaps a few select gigs to sort of support the big release, your album?
There's definitely some things that are coming up in the pipeline we can't talk about, which is a shame because we want to. Again, this was like being signed and like wanting to talk about being signed, but we couldn't. But yeah, we're definitely going to go around New Zealand again, because there has been like not saying that we didn't have that support when we released the Rumination EP, but like with this album release and everything, we are definitely feeling it a lot more than we did before. Like with people just messaging us from like Wanganui and Wellington especially as well, just saying, hey, like loved you guys since you came out with Rumination, and I'm so keen to hear what this new album sounds like. So that is definitely happening. Can't say when, but I can say that it is happening.
It's in the works. We're looking to get something done, but especially in New Zealand, the support has been Support's been quite good.
Yeah, definitely.
Local support, this music scene is coming around. It's good.
Love it.
It's true what you say about New Zealand. I think, to be honest, like when a band gets signed overseas or does an overseas, bunch of gigs or tour, like New Zealanders tend to take them more seriously as a band. They're like, oh, they're a real band. They're not just a Kiwi band, and they tend to.
A bit of that,
I know. Yeah. I mean, not everybody, but I have noticed that with bands like that, they'll have reasonably good shows here, then they'll go and play a bunch of shows overseas. They'll come back and suddenly they have massive shows. So I think it's definitely good for you, even at home, that you've got this Periphery thing going on.
It also means that like we're trying to get them down here. We're trying to get them to play a show, but we're just bugging them. We're just like, hey, come on, guys, like you signed us. Like, come on, we'll go to Hobbiton or something like that. You know? Like we'll just chuck that in there.
All right, so we're just about out of time, so I guess we'll skip on to the last question, which is, do you guys have anything to add?
Keane's sock collection is growing quite strong since the last time we spoke with you. He has pineapple ones now.
Why is this a thing?
And why am I describing it? This is your collection.
Okay, yeah, okay. And anyways.
No, that's
So what socks are you wearing today?
Oh, he's got his dinosaur socks.
They're pink dinosaur
Jesus
socks.
Christ.
Yeah.
You are.
He wore the best ones for the interview. It's his lucky socks. It's his lucky socks.
They're all the best ones.
Okay. Well, at least the left and right are both the same.
Exactly.
You can't wear different pairs when you have funky socks.
I think I just want to reiterate the fact that we're just like so thankful to like everybody who has like said and like said to us physically at the shows and everything that they really enjoy the new songs. It makes it feel very real. Like I'm really bad. I'm very bad at being online all the time, and that's how like people hear music these days and everything. So when I hear it from somebody who's like at the shows, who's saying they love the new songs, that hits, and I love that. And thank you so much for enjoying the music.
Yes. Yeah, it's been crazy. The support has been crazy.
Yeah.
Getting people coming from outside of towns to come to see us. So
yeah.
People coming from, I don't know, where did that person come from? She drove so far out.
She drove from Palmerston North.
To Wanganui to watch our show.
Play.
It's small things like that. It's just, and that's not the only person. There's the other guy from Christchurch all the way to Auckland.
There's a guy who has our symbol tattooed on his arm. He comes all the way from Tauranga, every time we're playing over in Auckland as well, and it's just so like great. Yeah, just to
pretty much the support has been amazing, locally and internationally. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
and big thanks to everyone that helped make this project as well. There were so many people. Francis. He doesn't get enough praise. He's a man behind the scenes.
He is our sixth and secret member.
We have a sixth and secret member, and he's Francis Wheeler. I almost forgot his last name. Amazing behind the scenes guy, and new industry. 3 Dot, amazing. Zoran.
Yeah, my brother is our he's our roadie. You gotta give him thanks as well. Not because mom told me to, but because he's genuinely doing a good job with helping us on tour.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it alone, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, best luck going forwards. Best luck with the 3 Dot recordings, and good luck with the shows. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. And thanks for watching.